as much like.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Coach Waldo coming to you from the dojo with Master Coach Christy Callan right here.
Hey guys.
And guys, we're here to bring you a hurricane today, warrior style, right? Classic style. But as you know, because you're in the virtual dojo, this is a little bit more of a instructional kind of video. So what we're going to do is we're going to take you through most of the warm-up so you have good guidance all the way through, and then when we get to the actual hurricane, we're going to be actually giving you like a quick demonstration of each round. So a suggestion would be to maybe have a pen and paper or something available. If you don't have it, maybe stop the video now and go get that pen and a piece of paper so that you can write down what your 3 rounds are. We'll give you a good visual demonstration and then have you go through them on your own, all right? Secondly, a reminder that the month of June, we're focused on reducing sugar,
Oh,
right?
very important.
And like I've talked about the last 2 or 3 days, like, man, in my 30 plus years of doing this, and Christy's, like, she used to bodybuild like back in the day, and we won't say how long ago that was, but like sugar, like, it's such an important thing, right?
Oh, it's so destructive for so many different reasons in our bodies.
Yeah,
And
it
our
just-
mental health as well.
and our mental health and, you know, soft tissue health, just cellular health throughout our body. So hopefully you've taken some of the tools that I've kind of spoken about already this last 2 or 3 videos, and one of them, remember, was to go and look up some of your foods on a glycemic index and just kind of start getting an appreciation for how much sugar and how quickly it impacts your body. So remember, glycemic index is how fast the sugar breaks down and ultimately enters your bloodstream, because some things you eat, like that Snicker bar, like in your mouth, it's pretty much going right into your bloodstream before it even gets into your stomach. Did you know that? So it doesn't even have to go into your stomach to spike your blood sugar. So certain foods and certain sugars are like that, especially refined sugars. And then you have things like, I don't know, say for example, a sweet potato that your body's got to actually digest in your gut, and then it gets into your bloodstream. So that's a much longer
And they're
process.
so yummy.
And they're yummy.
Yeah.
That's right. I didn't think so when I was a kid, but now
No.
that I'm an adult, like,
They're
I actually
delicious.
like them. So kind of crazy, right? So hopefully you're putting some time in on that, guys. It's super important, and I know for many of you, like, you come to us because you want to lose weight and so forth, and that's certainly an important goal, but really, like, this whole concept of controlling your sugar impacts the rest of your health in such a significant way. The weight loss actually ends up being a side effect of eating better, right? And so, but all the other benefits that come along with it, like less inflammation, less joint pain, less muscle pain, all this kind of thing, like, come along with it too. So hopefully,
Better sleep.
yeah, you know, probably better stable mental health and all that sort of thing. So just try to put some effort in on that over this next month, all right? Okay, so today we're going to be with Coach Christy's assistants. She's going to help me demonstrate a lot of the things that we're going to do today. So
Halusa.
Halusa. We're going to go through our ladder drills first, and just like our classic style here in the dojo, where we're doing a ladder drill and then a core drill on the floor, all right? So I'm going to be running a little timer, and we're going to do a ladder drill for approximately 30 seconds, and then go to the floor for core variation of some kind, all right?
I'm just gonna grab a mat.
Yep, Christy's going to grab a mat, so she's got her bum protected on the floor here.
I don't want any of that turf tail.
Nobody likes turf
No.
tail. All right, so I got my timer in hand. We're going to start this off now. Remember, 2 things at home very quickly. If you want to make your own ladder, there are videos out there on how to do it with duct tape and paint sticks if you want to do that. You could also go to the website and on our store, and you could buy one, right? So go to tfwsmetro.net, click store, click home exercise equipment, and you can get one. So that's totally an option too, but you can make one completely free. In the meantime, visualize one in your head if you don't have one, and do the same exact drill, foot drill, as Christy's doing here. We're going to start real simple with low knees, quick feet, 2 feet every box. 3, 2, 1, go. Awesome job. So Christy's got those sprinter arms going. She's got nice light contacts on the ground. Doing fantastic footwork right here. And we're gonna keep that going. All right, so we've got about 30 seconds, guys. Keep it going, keep it going. Awesome work. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna go to the floor and your mat for side crunch. And let's go ahead and do 10 side crunches each side.
All right.
Whew. Nice job. Again, looking for that side V up with a little bit of knee flexion in there. Christy's doing a great job getting her elbows all the way to her leg and her thigh, and then switching sides. Awesome work, guys. Good exhale on each rep. Nice work. Okay, beautiful. Next, we're coming back to the ladder. We're gonna go side shuffle 2 feet every box. So side shuffle from left to right. 3, 2, 1, go. So at home, all you need is maybe 12 feet, 10 feet, just a little bit of space in your living room, working back and forth from the couch to the easy chair, whatever it might be at home. Maybe you're in your kitchen, maybe you're in your garage, I don't know. 10 seconds. Good work. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Awesome job.
Woo!
Woo! Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Woo! All right, we're gonna go toe touches next for 20 toe touches. Legs are straight up, and we're just trying to get as high as you can. Everybody's got a little different flexibility. Some of you are gonna be able to get to your toes. For others, it maybe is somewhere on the shin that you're gonna be able to touch and tap. Just keep working on holding those legs up the best you can and getting as close to your toes as you can on your toe touch. And again, we got roughly 20 reps here, and then we're back on your feet. Awesome job. All right. Next, guys, we're gonna switch to something called Muhammad Ali's. It's a bit like a scissor kick, side shuffle scissor kick. So we got 1 foot in the ladder, and we're kicking and sliding through your ladder from left to right, right to left. And so,
Coordinated enough for that.
you got this one, Coach. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
3, 2, 1, go. Look at that, no problem. You do this running through the woods all the time. Like
No.
a deer.
No, not this. Oh no, see?
Oh no, here you go, you got it, you got it. See, one advantage at home is you won't trip over your ladder if you don't have one. You can just visualize it, right? Good work. We got 10 seconds. Woo! Good work. Good work. 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Woo! Nice job.
Ah.
Boom. All right, let's go with the stagger push-up. Right hand forward for 5.
Okay.
5 stagger push-ups. Awesome work, Coach. Everybody at home, doing great. Keep it going. 5 and 5 on your push-ups. 5 right, 5 left. So you got your hands staggered, 1 up, 1 down,
Woo!
and then the other side. Awesome job.
Those are a good time.
Yes. Next, we're gonna go 2 in, 2 out. So you're gonna step in with both feet, out with both feet. So we're zigzagging forward, front to back, with nice, quick, light feet right there. Okay, 30 seconds, ready, go. That's it, awesome. Nice, light, quick feet, guys. We're about halfway. One more time, back and forth through your imaginary ladder. Looking good. Coach Christy is normally navigating the trails of the Northland. So like her quick feet, like, man, I'm telling you what, like if you ever ran on trails, you gotta have quick feet out there. Negotiating those roots and all that fun stuff. Let's take a break.
All right.
Right there. She's like, yeah. We're talking about that because it's 30 seconds is up, right? Okay, let's go down. We're gonna in a second go back to the mat, and we're gonna do a crossover crunch for 8 on each side. Crossover crunch. So this is your opposite elbow to knee in the figure 4 position, and 8 reps each side. Awesome job. Good work, guys. Good work. How we doing, Coach?
All right.
All right. Awesome. And we're back on our feet. Now this time, we're going to go with 2 in, 2 out, but a little different. We're going to start with 2 feet inside the box, hop it out, and back in. Okay, so 2 in, 2 out. Ready, and go. Awesome job. Woo! Good work, good work. Nice job, nice job. About 10 seconds here, guys, 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Awesome job. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Woo! Okay, we're gonna go alternating leg V up next. 6 on each leg. Alternating leg V up. There it is. Coach is lifting up on those sit bones. Second option would be a toe touch, but keeping your back on the floor. So just another option where we need to protect the lower back. We just keep your torso on the ground, but lift up to touch the toe, just like your toe touch, but one leg at a time. All right? Awesome job, Coach. Woo! Fantastic. All right. Next, we're going to try a little slalom hop. So we got 1 foot inside the ladder, and 1 foot is outside the ladder. Then from this position, what you're going to do is you shift your hips by jumping over and then back. So we're kind of shifting side to side. So jumping side to side like this, but also moving forward at the same time. Okay? So slalom hop. Ready? And go. Awesome, looking good. Nice work, guys, nice work getting them at home, keeping those feet light on the ground. So, hey, if you happen to be doing them in your garage or on a cement floor, really important that you're trying to keep your foot contacts kind of light. And I know that might seem crazy to say, but we don't want to be slamming your feet into the ground. And break. Good job, Coach. All right, let's go down to the ground to side plank, and we're going to go side plank leg lift. You can side plank with the knee bent at 90 degrees, and then we get a nice leg lift right here on each side for 10. So 10 leg lifts each side with side plank leg lift. Awesome job. Coach, are we feeling like we're warming up?
Oh yeah.
We're getting warm.
It's
We're
really
getting
warm out there today.
And it is warm outside today, for sure. I know it's one nice thing about being in the dojo. Last night with Coach Christie's workout, when I got done, I was so wet, I thought I already took a shower.
I was too.
It was like dripping wet last night. Super humid out.
Very humid.
Awesome job. Awesome job. All right, nice work, Coach. Boom. Hey, we got a couple more to go. We're getting close, but we're not quite there. All right, so on our next one, we did a 2 in and 2 out zigzag. So we're going to do 2 in and 2 through. So it's 2 in the box, 2 outside the box in front, and then back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you go through, it's 4 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? All right, let's dance. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Woo! That's it, that's it. We got a family wedding coming up. We got to dance. We got to dance at the wedding, right? Here we go.
Oh no!
You got it. You got
The struggle is real, guys.
I'm sorry. I'm distracting her with bringing up the wedding. That was my bad. There we go. Good work. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! And break.
Woo!
Boom! Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Let's go Superman Y for 10 reps. Superman Y. So we got arms extended overhead, and we're lifting up, trying to get your shoulder blades locked back and down. locking into those glutes and lower back a little bit with each repetition. Again, 10 reps, 10 reps. Awesome work, guys. Awesome work. Okay, beautiful. Our next one, we're gonna slow it down just a little bit. You're gonna have both feet starting out inside the ladder box. You're gonna jump outside and lower into a squat, and then come up with both feet inside. So out, and then back up and in, just like so. Take your time, make the footwork light on the ground. We're gonna work through the ladder for 30 seconds. Ready? And go. Awesome, there we go. Getting that nice deep squat in there, looking good, you got it. Good work. There it is. Excellent, excellent job, excellent job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Let's go triangle crunch next on the mat, 8 each side. So 8 triangle crunches. This is same side, elbow and knee tucking in. I always think of it as stacking the triangles on top of each other. You got a triangle at the leg or hip and a triangle up in the arm, and we're stacking those triangles inside. I don't know, that's the way my brain works. It's kind of crazy. But that's what I think of when I think triangle crunch. So I realize my brain isn't wired like the same as most of you, so it's all good. All right, so our next one, we're gonna take, this is our pogo kind of variation or bunny hop. So sprinter position with your hands, and we got 2 feet, and we're kind of getting that quick hop through the ladder, okay? Quick hop through the ladder on the pogo. Ready? And go. Awesome, nice work, nice work. Very good. Great job. Nice light contacts, guys. Remember to think of with your pogo hop and with really all of our ladder drills, we're trying to work from your core and from your lower abs and pelvic area as much as possible to reduce the strain on your feet. We got 3 seconds. 2, 1, and break. Woo! Great job. Great job. Let's go back down for one more set of push-ups with the stagger, 5 on each. 5 on each. Right leg or right arm forward, and then switch it for 5. Awesome work, coach. Beautiful. Woo. All right. Hey guys, we got our last ladder drill, last set.
That's it.
Woo! And guess what? In classic Waldo form, this is going to be high knees, 1 foot every box for 30 seconds. All right.
All right.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Good job. High knees. So we're getting those big sprinter arms. Your mental focus here is on trying to get your knees as high as you can. It's going to look different for everybody. So everybody's ability to get those high knees going is different based on your conditioning, your flexibility, and so forth. But try to keep working on the knee drive to the ceiling, big sprinter arms, working from the shoulder, going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice work. And our last one on the ground, let's go bicycle crunch. And we'll go 10 on each side for the bicycles. And then we got a drink of water, guys. Nice work, coach. Woo! Good work. Getting that body warm, nice and warm, is like the best thing you can do for reducing injuries while we're working out. So a big part of why we do the warm-ups the way we do them is to get that body temperature up and to get that deep core temperature of your body.
It's up.
And it's up.
Yeah.
This coach says, hey,
It's right
I'm
up
warm.
there.
I'm hot. He says, I'm really not. So good to go there. Awesome. All right. Well, hey guys. Like I said, today's video is largely instructional. So hopefully if you've been following our first few days of the month, you're starting to get the hang of how this is working. This is day 4 in June here. And so what's going to happen is basically we want you to go back to these videos and scale them throughout the month. So remember that there's going to be a written template that is in your private Facebook page. I'm going to give you tips within the videos as well as far as how to scale them. And when I say scale, if you haven't heard that term from me before, just remember what that means is basically making it a little bit easier or a little bit harder, or do it just as is based on your given situation. So right now with the whole, COVID thing that's been going on, we got some people, they've been hammering out their workouts the whole time. We got other people that maybe, maybe a step back just a little bit, right? Struggle a little bit if we're honest,
Yep.
right? And then we maybe have a handful that have kind of checked out kind of all together for a little while. But it's never too late to get back in
Never
the
too
game,
late.
right?
Absolutely.
But what is important is that as you get started back in, that you remember, hey, after about 2 weeks of inactivity, man, our body does start to change significantly. Our soft tissue strength is not as strong. Our metabolic endurance is going to drop off quickly. Our strength will kind of start to diminish, okay? So my point with this is to step in mentally when you first start coming back to the workout, like you're going to be like, holy cow, like
Right.
this is hard.
Yep.
I can't believe how hard this is. And so scaling means like, hey, when you're starting, like maybe take a few reps off some things. That's okay. If you're doing this on your own, take a couple reps off. If we're doing 8 and you want to do 6 or that kind of thing, that's okay. And if you've been drilling with us on a regular basis and you've got 10 as the number and you want to do 12, then you know what? Add a couple reps.
Sure.
That's okay. But just be cognizant of where you're at in that spectrum of, maybe not having been as active for a while to being very consistently active, and leverage that to your advantage. Okay? All right. So now we got Coach caught her breath up a little bit, right?
Asthma's kicking in today.
She's gracious enough to let me work her on the ladder here for the last few minutes. And what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate round 1 of our hurricane. Now we're just going to simply be demonstrating each of the movements. So if you want to grab your pen and paper, you can write them down as we go. Or if you printed off your template, that's great. And then what we're going to do is I'll have you pause the video. You can go through your hurricane on your own, crank the music, get through your 3 rounds, and then come back and watch the next instructional for round 2. All right? So with our first one, we have your high knee action for 60 contacts, or hey, you know what? If you want to take this to the park and do a 60-yard run out at the park, go for it. Like, listen to this video on your phone and take it outside on your own and do it there. You got a nice big backyard, you can do it out there. But anyway, in here, we're going to go with our 60 high knees. So Coach just going to demonstrate good technique on the high knees real quick. Maybe give us a quick 20,
All right.
something like that. Here we go. So again, she's working that good knee drive. We're trying to get those knees up as high as you can, trying to get them up toward the ceiling, right? And then we're trying to get that big arm pump right there. She's like, yeah, funny guy. All right, and
I'm a little, vertically challenged here, so I can only do so much.
all right, then our next one is our kettlebell single arm swing. We're going to do 8 on each side, okay? So this is 8 reps each side. Chrissy's going to demonstrate how to switch the kettlebell on top. So she's going to start with that swing motion back, and we're going to switch on top to the other knee.
Oh, we're going to alternate?
We're going to alternate.
I usually do all on one side.
Let's see what we can do.
All right,
Let's
this
see
could
if
be
Chrissy
dangerous,
drops
guys.
this on her toes or
Could be
not
dangerous.
today.
We'll see.
She's got this. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Here we go. All right, swinging up. Excellent. See, she's got that nice clean switch. So you're trying to find that moment in time when the kettlebell comes to kind of almost a stop out in front, and that's when you switch your hand. Now, if you don't have the kettlebell, you could also use a dumbbell, all right? And in the event that you have a dumbbell, you might want to just do them all on one arm and then the other arm. That would be one option. But you could still switch, but you gotta be quick with the dumbbell, all right? So be
They
careful.
don't have handles.
Yeah, they don't have the same kind of
No.
handles, so, I could give you a quick demonstration here, but if I'm here, I'm gonna come up and you gotta literally let go and kind of grab it like that. So it's a little different handle style, and like you got to be quick, all right? So
Make sure no one's standing in front of you, just in case.
keep your feet nice and wide, just in case. All right, so we got those 8 on each side. Then we got a knee grab reach on this one. So starting with your hands by your chin, we're gonna sit up in the knee grab with the big reach to the sky and back to the ground. And we got 10 of those, all right? So 10 on that. Now, variations for both of these movements, instead of the kettlebell swing, we could do a squat jump. So that would be 16 squat jumps, followed by an accordion crunch if you can't do the knee grab. So the accordion crunch, we're lying flat on the ground and kind of curling up in a ball, bringing your knees to chest. And it's your hands up over the top on your shin too. So like we're gonna grab your shin, and the idea is to just curl up in a ball as tight as you can. So we got 10 of those instead of the knee grab reach if you need it. So at this point, guys, I want you to pause your video and I want you to proceed by doing 3 rounds of high knees. We've got 16 swing to rows and 10 knee grab reach. Boom! Halusa.
Halusa.
Come back for round 2 when you're done. All right? Awesome. All right. Hey, hopefully round 1 went well. All right? And we're about to bring you into round 2. Hey, one of the advantages to doing this at home is you can hit pause whenever you want, right?
That's right.
So if you need a little longer break, that's fine. Go ahead and take it. But I will say this, don't rest more than maybe 2 to 3 minutes because your body temperature will start to cool down, and then that's not a good thing from an injury perspective.
Absolutely.
But it's okay to take, 2 to 3 minutes rest in between each of these, all right? Okay, so round 2, just a little bit different. We've got our high knees, which we already kind of demonstrated, but coach will just give that quick round right there. So very good. And we got our high knee variation. Then we're going to do 8 kettlebell rainbows or a body weight crunch. So the rainbow, we're in the V-sit position, and we're getting that good press overhead from right to left. Over and back is 1, and you've got 8 of those. Now the second option for this one is a body weight crunch. So we're just laying flat on your back. We've got knees up, feet flat on the floor, and then we're gonna crunch up, lifting those shoulders and back down. Be intentional. Try to make sure you're not pulling on your head and neck, and that you're lifting from your abdomen as you're doing those crunches with a good exhale. So that one is just a substitution for your rainbow. Then the third activity is push-ups, which you saw Christy demonstrate very well in our warm-up. So she's gonna be kicking those push-ups right here. And you've got 8 reps on your push-ups. Good body line. Now, if you need to go from your knees, we can do that, but you see how Christy's bringing her hips to the floor too? So she's keeping a nice straight body line instead of doing that headbutt push-up that we all know probably isn't so good for us instead. And then the alternative there is actually our Superman T. So coach is down on her stomach with her arms out to the side. She's gonna lift up, squeezing those shoulders back and down. And we've got 8 of those as well. So either 8 Supermans or 8 push-ups, all right? So once again, the rundown is 60-meter high knee, or if you're outside, go on that 30-meter run down, 30-meter back, or yards, I should say. Then 8 rainbows in the V-sit position and or body weight crunches, and then 8 push-ups and or Superman T. Go ahead and hit pause on that video and go get it 3 rounds.
Get
Here
it.
we go.
Woo.
Halusa.
Halusa.
Woo! Come on. All right. Okay. Hey, hopefully round 2 went awesome for you, and we're back here bringing you the final hurricane round. After this round, we do have a little dojo flow, nice easy cool down for you to wrap things up here today. And with our third round, what we're gonna do is we got one more time, 60 of the high knees. So like personally, when I go, I count my right foot and I count 30 contacts.
Yeah, that's what I do
Because
too.
like,
Makes it easier.
yeah, like to try to count to 60, like I get lost. And then I don't know when to quit, and I like do too much. So we got 60 contacts there. Then we're going with our dumbbell curl to press as our first option for 8 reps on a curl to press. Notice Christy's bringing the weights all the way down and not cutting herself short here. So sometimes when we're moving quickly, if we stop too fast, we're putting a lot of strain right here at the elbow, and it's easy to get like a tendonitis going. So make sure we're coming all the way down and not rushing that part of it too fast, okay? The second option would be a curl, and we could do 8 of them in a row and then do 8 kickbacks. So we kind of got 2 movements with the curl to press. So instead of doing the press, we could do a kickback to protect the shoulder if we're having a shoulder like rotator cuff problem or something like that. Then our third activity is a sprinter crunch. So we're down on the ground, hands in the sprinter position, open sprinter hands. We come up opposite arm and leg. Coach is sitting up nice and tall right here, which is great. Notice she's getting her foot flat on the floor as well as she comes into that. And then our second option is going to be a bicycle crunch. So here it's kind of similar, but this one protects the low back just a little bit more, and but we get similar action at the hips and in the abs. Okay, awesome. Okay, guys. So just in review, we got our 60 high knees or a 60-yard sprint. Okay. We got our curl to press with your dumbbells for 8 or 8 bicep curls and 8 kickbacks. And then the third thing on this one is your sprinter crunch and or bicycle crunch for 12 on each side, okay? All right, guys, I want you to go ahead and hit pause on your video and get your 3 rounds. Last set.
Best set.
Boom.
Woo!
Good, get it. All right, awesome job. Okay. Woo! I hope round 3 was good.
That was awesome.
All right.
Good time.
Good time,
Woo!
Coach says. Burned it up. All right, so hey, while you're catching your breath, so hopefully you're getting a little water in and kind of taking in some oxygen and catching up here. And what we're gonna do is go through a quick variation of a dojo flow. We're gonna go through each activity one time, and if you wanna rewind it, maybe go through a second, that might not be a bad idea, but for sure, let's get one, all right? So we're gonna have Coach start off on her mat here in the shin box position. And remember, when you're in our shin box, if you're able to, we're gonna get those arms up, and we're pressing your hands together and working on lengthening your body, holding here for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bringing the knees through and going to a kick through and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to tuck it back in, switch the knees. And yep, like I've got to use my hands to switch through as well. And we're holding here again, sitting up nice and tall, pressing those hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to the kick through and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck it in. We'll switch the knees. Now we're going to do a shin box reach on this one. So if your knees are pointing to the right hand goes up toward the ceiling. Left hand reaches out with the palm up, and we're going to rotate left. So Christy's going to try to rotate the best she can